Now, apparently Tanner wants me to know what was in the chest, so what is in the chest, mate?
It was a giant ancient core.
I'm good.
Not worth it. I mean, good item, but at the same time, not something I would, waste all my weapons for. Also, hey, there's someone running.
I mean, it is raining, so...
Yeah, I'd be wanting to get out of this rain as well, but better spare, always worth it.
I mean, if you're just gonna leave it there, I'll take it.
And I mean, considering it's raining, and that is a metal-tipped spear, I don't think it'll last very long in the rain. Lightning and all that,
This is annoying. Hit it with my one thing.
Unga bunga me break crate.
That is a very sturdy crate.
There was nothing in the crate. Well, you know what? Whatever. Oh. I'll take it, so I will. I'll take this as well.
Much better weapon.
Hell yes. Yoink.
That's an awfully large crate just to store 2 apples in.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's Hester again. Ah, there's another shrine over there.
Oh my... Sorry. This man has my surname as a first name, what?
I was thinking about that. I was like, I wonder if he's going to say anything.
Lord have mercy.
Like Jesus wept.
Well, I guess that's you now. You gotta make him your Twitter avatar, and you gotta just, become this guy then. Gotta get those long side locks.
Yeah, also, the goatee and the mustache. Not really feeling it, if I'm honest.
Well, I'm not sure you get to decide who your fantasy counterpart is, but...
I thought we all agreed that my fantasy counterpart was that one android in Detroit Become Human.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about him.
If not, new Peter Parker.
No, that's Scott the Woz.
Yeah, that's literally just Scott the Woz. To the point where I told this story in our look at Miles Morales there, where my sister walked in on me playing the remaster, and she saw Peter Parker and said, "Why are you playing a game where you're just Scott the Woz walking around?"
Hey, Sigurd.
He's not very happy, but then to be fair, I don't think I would be either in this weather.
Oh wait, that's where we just came from. Never mind.
Oh yeah, no, we don't want to go there.
It's okay, just continue going north.
Just in case people didn't notice already, you did switch the minimap to always be facing north.
Yeah, someone pointed to that, and I was like, you know what, you've got a good point, so I'll just keep it like that.
It does help quite a bit to have your kind of place in the world a little bit more settled. What a monster, he's hurt a person, kill it.
And by kill it, we mean just continually run him over.
You okay, dude? Ma'am, even? Look.
I mean, she's not wrong. You literally did run by her the first time.
Yeah, I think we would have got something had I bothered to help in time, but oh well.
It's a nice little detail, because I would always just save them whenever. I didn't know that if you don't, they're like, well, thanks, bud.
I don't know, maybe don't go out into the wild without a chaperone next time.
At least carry a big Unga Bunga club.
You like that word, don't you?
It's one of my favorite phrases.
Oh, hey.
It's Mr. Picango again.
Now, he did mention there was, a Lucky Lou, memento opportunity, near the bottomless swamp, but I don't know where that is relative to where we are.
Yeah, neither do I, and also because we don't have them sort of mapped out to position it, and, well, I think we know where that is.
Yeah, that one's one of the easier ones to find.
Definitely, very much so. It's just one of the more difficult ones to get to.
Exactly.
It's in the middle of Guardian territory, which is, rough when they can snipe you from very far away.
This isn't the best horse in the world. It's only got 2 stirrup things for one thing.
Yeah, you maybe should have registered the other horse that you picked up, because I'm pretty sure that one had 3.
At last.
I don't see that giant skull temple up there that we probably have to deal with.
Or I could just go around it. Hello. I am also a wild animal. Oh shit. Yeah, this is the bottomless swamp, I'm pretty sure. Which means the memento should be around here.
Probably?
There's a visual indicator, it's like sparkles and stuff, so we'll see it if we see it.
Just a nice gallop through the forest here.
Right now on my playlist I have Cass's, accordion playing, and it's just so majestic, walking through or riding through the woods with a horse and an accordion. Real nice.
Bless. I think we might have gone a bit too far there.
I suspect so.
Might be a good idea to just get the, because we're not too far from it, the tower there, so that we can, at least clear out our map enough to see where we are.
You got it, mate.
Plus, hey, another warp point. Those are always helpful. In general, my kind of play style would be every time I get a new tower, it was a new place to, just glide off of as far as I can go.
This one's tricky because I think there are some wizrobes dotted about here.
There's definitely some wizrobing going on down there.
Or we can just skip all that and go all the way up here.
Time to stealth.
Or we see all those explosive barrels and we just conveniently hit them from afar.
That is also... Oh, well, there's the wizrobe flying down at the bottom there.
Actually, come to think of it, don't you have the lightning rod? I think you could potentially use that to throw lightning spears at them.
Oh, that travels a fair distance.
Mm-hmm. I think if you go to... Okay, I was going to say, I think if you go to throw, then you can aim them, but also that might just throw it away, so maybe don't do it up here.
Oh, he mad?
He's mad, but he's not seeing anything.
And neither is the fire wizrobe, to be fair.
Well, as long as we can get up high enough, we can fight him.
And he's also chucking rocks at you. What are you? Chuck Rock for the Sega Genesis?
No, I think that's the bokoblin in the little structure over to the right.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to make this.
I think if you have, because when you're almost out of stamina, if you press the jump button, you get one final big jump. I think you'll make it if you big jump at the end there.
Oh, it's getting close.
That went well. Oh, hey, it just puts me here. You motherfucker.
So what I would suggest, if at all possible, is not that.
The fucking RNG on there.
Is trying to climb up the structure just in front of you. And jumping off from the top of it. Although...
Oh, time for a terrifying death animation.
Yes. Well, this is why we bring food with us.
Can you even make that from there? I wonder, you might want to climb, if you can't get up there... Oh, no, you can, never mind. I was gonna say try and climb up a bit up the tower and then go there, but yeah, you can definitely get up there. And who knows, maybe even sneakily stealth that guy back there. Oh, maybe not on a metal thing in a lightning storm.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to hit me here.
Brave man.
Let's play the game of how long will it take till Tom gets struck by lightning.
You worry too much. Get out. Oh.
Yeah, see? Right there. Now, thankfully, it does give you a long time to sort of recognize that you're going to be struck by lightning, so...
Ah, other joyous thing. Rain!
Ah!
Oh, I hate rain in this game with a passion.
Thank you.
I wonder if that will count for that, because of the fact that there are grips, right?
Yeah, I want to say it doesn't, but also I think you've got enough stamina to make that distance anyway, even with potential slippage.
Because there's grips for him, he's not slipping down. You know, he's climbing it like a ladder. You don't slip down ladders in rain, thankfully.
Thank God. Well, I mean, you can do, but it's a different kettle of fish and a different reasoning why.
Alrighty.
Yeah, once we get past the first major obstacle, it's a lot easier to get up because each of these little sections are shorter. And look, it looks like it's even clearing up. How nice. I mean, looks friggin' cold from the wind, but nice in comparison.
Yes, I mean, I'd rather have a little bit of a nippy breeze than a thunderstorm about me.
That was a bit touch and go for a second there. Died a few times in the bottomless swamp. There's other timelines, it's fine.
We actually discovered the bottom of the bottomless swamp a couple times. There is one.
Alright. Give me the map. I guess this used to be like a Bokoblin base before the tower came out of the ground.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think you can actually blow it up with rock, or rather with a bomb, because it is rock. So if you want to fly the other direction, I think you can blow that whole thing up.
We'll give it a shot. It's Breath of the Wild after all. Experimentation is the name of the game.
Mm-hmm, quite right.
Just a big old forest.
We got some swamp, some forest, all that good stuff, which will definitely help us when we're trying to look for the memory there, because, I mean, if push comes to shove, I'll just do what I did when I was playing this game myself, which is just look up where it is on a map and just get there myself. Also, I guess I'm wrong, you can't blow it up.
You're thinking of Age of Calamity there, mate.
I probably am.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Haha! We didn't even have to fight any of you suckers!
Hey, fuckos! How's life on the ground?
Well, I mean, we're gonna be there in, you know, T-minus like 15 seconds.
I am looking for a memory.
Aren't we all?
I know it's around here somewhere.
We do have the picture that we can look at on our actual device to see, you know, take a look for any potential important places that could help us. None in particular. All I know is that it's like it's leading up to a hill, but it's relatively flat.
Yeah. Well, that's way too open. I think it's just along this path, honestly.
Yeah, I think so. I think we just got to keep following it, and eventually we'll hit that that place. It might be, because this kind of goes up in like a U shape, it might be at the other half of the U, because this is where we came in.
Right, so do you think I should back up, or...?
No, just keep going that way, because this is the way we came up, because that's, we're walking away from the stables right now, where we came from. We could probably call our horse back, too. Never mind.
I have just picked up the map for roughly where we're looking, so it is not on this path, I can tell you that much.
Okay.
If you just pop up the map for me properly. So, well, we're definitely nowhere near the bottom of the swamp, I can tell you that.
Isn't this the bottom of the swamp?
It is not.
That was just water there. That wasn't the swamp. The swamp is a different, it's a different thing. I think it's more south, from here.
Okay. Well, we're on a mission here anyway, so...
And I think the one that we were looking at is in Hyrule Field.
Yeah, that one's easy to find. It's just hard to get to, as we said.
Yeah, so that's further south than where we are.
That's cool. We can always walk back to this tower and see what's what.
I do hope, in Breath of the Wild 2, all these other creatures that you can jump on and ride, you do get the ability to register as your companion. I think more steeds would be really cool.
That would be awesome.
Something tells me that it's going to be more below ground than above ground for some reason.
Well, yeah, because it looks like it's like at the bottom of a hill starting area, so... Oh, are we talking about the memory or Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild 2, you silly.
Alright, sounds good. You're right.
Alright, here we go, the Lost Woods.
I wonder what mysteries await us in the Lost Woods.
Well, there'll be a few shrines, I can tell you that much.
Lost Woods, but I found them.
Hey!
So there's a couple ways to tell where you're supposed to go, but the main one right here, if you can see, is that the wind is pushing the embers in a certain direction. If you were to get a torch, that would lead you in the direction as well. But for now, it's like, because we got these here, you can just follow them and they'll tell you where to go.
Okay.
Honestly, I think this is probably one of the cooler ideas for the Lost Woods. Because obviously there are so many that you just end up going, because it's all like sound-based, and while that is also cool, I think basing it on the wind, because obviously one of the biggest improvements graphically, I suppose, for Breath of the Wild is all the particle effects. It gives you a much more unique approach to figuring this out, and also it makes more sense.
Yeah.
It also helps for, and I mean, something that I'm always kind of conscientious of now is, like, if you're going to make a sound-based puzzle, like, what about the gamers who are deaf? Like, that is something that, you know, it's not a debilitating thing like blindness, although shoutouts to the fighting game developers who add blind assistive tech to their games. Like, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I think it's important, like, yeah, like, to be deaf is something that shouldn't restrict you from playing a game. So, you know, if you're going to have a sound-based puzzle, at least have some alternative to go with it. You know, either like a little pop-up or even colors or something. That makes it so everyone can enjoy your game. And this is a good way, though, because everyone can experience this. Also, that's a scary tree.
Bruh.
What is this, Mortal Kombat?
What is this? Zelda?
To be fair, it sort of reminds me ever so slightly more of those hideous tree monsters in...
Oh, son of a bitch.
I wouldn't say either Spyro 1 or 2, I can't remember which one it is.
That would be Spyro 1. Well, at least it pops us back here.
There are checkpoints along the way.
I got distracted by the tree.
It was so spooky.
Yeah, just keep going this way. Yeah, keep going.
So it's interesting. When you're watching speedruns of this game, you might wonder, well, how do they deal with this? Because actually, it is not the same in every profile. They do make changes. It's kind of randomized, the actual layout. Turns out, if you go fast enough, the fog can't catch you. So they just find a way to just zoop as far and as fast as they can.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
Hey, bada bing.
Hey, wow, good job.
I was getting a bit worried because I had to put my torch out to get that chest. But I made it. This is going to get murdered on YouTube.
Very much so. Also, I mean, I don't know how much improved this is on earlier versions of Breath of the Wild, in terms of like patches and stuff, but this area's frame rate was always absolutely abysmal.
I mean, there's a lot going on here, to be fair. Yep, there we go. There's the drops.
As soon as KOROK Forest popped up, it's like, oh right, we need to have a bad frame rate here.
The Master Sword. Oh, I'm going to pick it up.
Link, you are our final hope.
Don't pick up the sword unless you have 10 hearts. This is very crucial. Don't forget it.
I mean, you can try, but you might die.
It's okay, we're built different.
Who is that? Did I doze off again?
The great Deku Tree.
Well,
This was the other character who I said I feel like their voice is a bit too young sounding to be an ancient tree god. He sounds like a little too young, and it makes sense because he's also voiced by Sean Chiplock, who is a young baby Babu.
Given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know.
Well, I'm sorry, but I was kind of recovering from mortal wounds there, Mr. Deku Tree.
Face tells me that you have no recollection
Also, I am
of me.
just now realising that there is very much
Since
a hint of the Arthurian about Breath of the Wild.
Right.
Because obviously you've got the whole sword in the stone idea.
is the weapon
Obviously Link's not going to be, the true king of Hyrule or anything, but there's still, he'll be the true hero, whoever pulls the sword from the stone. But then also the fact of, at the end of Arthur's story, he gets mortally wounded in battle and taken off to Avalon to recover from his wounds, the legend being that one day he will return to save Britain. Obviously, would have been quite helpful if you could have turned up start of last year, King Arthur, but there we go.
Still waiting, Chop chop.
Well, no. King Arthur did come back. It's just that she's in Japan right now eating some food. The joke is Saber. I love her. Sorry.
Oh god.
You know what, I'm going to allow that, because Lord knows I'll work SU into a video. You might as well have fate.
But actually, you were speaking of the Arthurian legend. Even, there's other stuff like, I took a whole class, which is basically all media is Arthurian legends. One of the main things is the mentor old man.
Yeah.
You got that in this, which is the old man at the start who teaches you how to play the game.
Why don't you try and pull the sword, pussy? I bet you can't do it.
This sword possesses an inherent vibe test. Will you pass it?
Oh, I will. Vibe check, go now.
Do we got the drip? No, drip, fading, no!
No. Thou art not drippy enough.
It's a good job he does tell you before you lose your life, because the way that Breath of the Wild treats you, it would not surprise me if it had just gone, yeah, no, you're just going to be able to kill yourself by pulling the sword.
Come back whence thou ist Gucci.
I like this guy. He's kind of all over the place visually.
He's got some, The Last of Us mushrooms growing out of him.
Ah, the trials. We can do these before we head out. Right. As long as it's not putting a ball into a hole, I think I'll be able to pass him. Yes, give me these KOROK trials. Trial 1 in the Southwest Forest, Trial of Second Sight. Trial 2 in the Northwest Forest, the Lost Pilgrimage. Trial 3 in the Eastern Forest, the Test of Wood. They're made of wood.
It's like you go into the shrine, there's just like, a 2x4 in front of you, and you go, yep, that's wood. Do-do-do-do-do. Door opens.
Oh, bless. I don't really think setting a fire is a good idea inside a tree, but you do you.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
A bloopy. Oh, one of those things, right.
Yeah, those things are also in Age of Calamity, but if you find one, instead of, recognizing it as this mythical creature, you want to shoot it with an arrow to get big money.
Luma Lee, Luma Bop, welcome to the KOROK shop.
Hey Daz, why the long face? Got him. Okay.
What do you sell? Arrows and food. Ooh, lightning arrows.
Lightning arrows? Well, shock arrows. But basically lightning arrows. Could be fun.
I will take all of your finest arrows. I pressed the wrong button there. I actually do want your fine arrows.
Yeah, we thought it over for, a couple milliseconds, and we do want them.
The rest of it... maybe take some of it.
Cane sugar is good for making, sort of sweets. You can use it to make cakes and other pastries.
Do a little bit of selling. Just get some of my money back.
I'd love it if you tried to sell, stuff that makes no sense to a KOROK. If he's like, yeah, I don't really understand what these ancient gears are. I can't eat them. Why are you giving this to me?
So they just sell shrooms and whatnot. It's fine. I think there is a shrine just around the corner here.
There usually is within every, village-type area. Also, hey, you made it, Hetsu!
Hey. I got to dance. I suppose I can upgrade one of my other things.
You don't have many shields, so that might be one I'd say you probably want. Because you don't break the bow and arrow, you don't break the bow very often, but shields you probably want to.
Okay, yeah, why not? Shokai. And since we're in your hometown, you can do your dance.
Quite right. Have you already upgraded your bow storage yet?
I think I upgraded it once.
Because just thinking, potentially, you might have been able to throw another one onto bow, but I think now it's going to be 2 for each, isn't it? Oh no, he's going to let us do one, so...
Oh, hey, there we go.
Might as well.
Not twice in a row, has to, sorry.
Let the expansion begin is what I say whenever it's Thanksgiving. Or, I guess, Christmas dinner. That was the last time I ate so much I felt like I doubled in size.
It's always the way.
Hey, there it is. KOROK. Dum dum da dum. So this will put us at 7. And then if we do the trials here, that should put us at 10.
Nice.
Ideally, I'd like to get a couple more hearts and a stamina upgrade. Fateful stars. Oh god, I'm terrible at this one.
Oh, this was the one that I took a look at, and I'm like, I don't get this one, and I left.
Richie, do you have the thing for this?
Oh god, give me a second.
I do!
Oh, good, Tanner's already there.
Okay, so, it says all you have to do is count the number of constellations on the upper wall and place a ball in the container in the column that matches the number of constellations you can count. So, from left to right, here's where you place the balls, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, column 1, row 5.
So right at the back.
Yes.
Column 2, row 3.
So just here.
Column 3, row 1.
Alright, give me a sec. At least we're explaining how to do it.
Yeah. And then column 4, row 2.
Yeah, I had to use a guide for this.
I'm pretty sure I did as well.
Yeah, I had no clue.
Alrighty.
Alright, time for the second set of them. Because there's another one if you want to get the treasure chest.
Do I? Alright, lay it on me.
Well, I'm reading what it is, and it's nothing amazing. All it is a claymore.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we don't really need a knight's claymore. We'd rather get the sick spirit orb.
Yes, please.
And also, if we were really that desperate, we can always just, zoom back here and go in and grab it.
It's like, please take this claymore off my hands. There you go. Please, I'm begging you. Nope, sorry. I don't listen to people begging. You could have asked nicely, but no, you had to guilt me.